only a little bit late.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
What do you do?
What do you do, Lucas? Let's have a look at this pretty thing.
Yeah, I'm fine from here.
Where's your
Fine.
phone? Oh, there it is.
Swipe.
There we go. Hello, Lex. Oh, mate, Lex.
Good evening.
I don't know whether you can really see the playfield now, but I'm going to show you the difference in a second.
Riser.
Riser. Hello, Mick. How are you? It's really bright. Where are we? Okay.
Not scared, huh?
Riser pinball, turn off and on. I think that's the plan.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. Okay, you ready? You want to see what it looks like without it on? Lucas is going to show you.
Do I just turn the thing right
Power
down?
off there.
Oh.
Alright. Nimma, hello. Yes, of course you're at the gym.
Yeah.
So that's it without Pin Stadium. Turn that back on, big boy.
Now it's on.
Now it's on. Can you just see how much of a difference that is? And this is there's no lights on in this room. And normally I stream with a like a big light box. I've got no lights here.
Now,
So-
do you like it white, Marto, or would you prefer, say, green?
Let's see what green looks like.
Probably a bit hard to tell on the screen there.
No, well, you can probably say that's green. It kind of looks a bit yellow.
Blue.
Let's go blue. That's kind of purple.
Red.
There's red. So if you turn the other one down, see it's got the white, turn that all the way off.
Oh, the warm white.
The bottom one, yep.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's looking a bit different. It's very red. It's purple.
Yep, there's purple.
Blue. Yeah, now it's making a hell of a difference.
Now it's making a massive difference.
And green.
Jodna, here's the thing, and Ryan, we've kind of cheated a bit. We haven't been able to get it hooked up to the GI of Wizard of Oz. So effectively what it's meant to do is the whole playfield changes colour with whatever the GI is doing. We couldn't get that to work, so we've hooked it up so at least we now just get one static light show. It doesn't move.
Yeah.
It's meant to, and it will tomorrow. We'll try and work it out. I just figured I'd show you how bright it can go. And, you know, it's meant to do all the dramatic light effects. So, here we go.
So the best we can do for dramatic light effects at the moment is this.
Yeah, it's the top is not going to get much light on it, Nimma, because the Pin Stadium strips don't go all the way back. They probably could have, but not much further. So it's very cool.
Alright.
So,
back to solid white.
yep. So this is just back to white. And there you go.
There you go.
There you go. That looks fantastic. Now, what you'll also see is something special when the witch happens. I'm going to try and hit her first. See that big flasher effect? I mean, more than the individual lights going on and off, ambiently illuminating elements isn't as high in contrast due to higher ambient light with the pin stadiums. Okay, it is much better with the pin stadiums, is what I'm going to say.
And there's your flash.
And there's the UV flash. Can you see that? Stream the butter chicken. It's just so nice to be able to see the machine, like the actual playfield. Ah. Jodna, that is that's a good suggestion. You know, it's what I would do to get subscribers. That purple is freaking awesome. I mean, it's full on. It must be said.
Yeah, but it doesn't shine up in your face.
No, it doesn't shine up in your face. Hello, Vuvoof. And thank you for hosting as well. How are you? Only, God, you know what? Just over a week, and I'll get to see you. What is it? 01 Proco. Hello. I didn't want to get multi-ball. How about we go green? Can we go green for multi-ball?
Okay.
It is going to be an awesome weekend.
That's nice green.
Oh, that's a nice green. Lord Squeak, hello there. Okay, here we go for rescue. I think blue for this one if we can, Lucas.
Yeah, let's start.
Let's go blue.
What do you think?
Is that moody enough, everyone?
Start with that.
I don't know what's happening to this DMD. Just hold that thought for a second. Wait a second, guys. Just fixing this DMD cam. Right. Alright, just give me a couple of seconds. Just enjoy watching the table. I do not know why. Alright. Alright, we're doing a bit of a butcher job, guys.
Camera swap.
Hello, Jack. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just swapping over cameras. There we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully the audio's there too. Yeah, we're back. Alright, so we're still on ball one.
Yes, oh my god, it is Lucas.
Hello Taz, how are you?
Hi,
And
Taz.
yes, I've got Lucas who, between he and Ryan, I owe a massive debt getting this Pin Stadium kit to work. It's not 100% there yet, but we're not far away. Okay, we've almost got a... Here we go. Let's kill her. Fuck, she takes her time, doesn't she? Just die, bitch.
Yeah.
Seriously. Now we get victory laps.
So Taz, I would say yes on this game, it is worth it. It makes a hell of a difference. Thank you for the bits, Taz. That is very nice. Yeah, Jardine, it is. It is a really, really good upgrade for this machine. I haven't got it hooked up to the GI, so the colour doesn't change like it's meant to, but we're going to get to there soon. Okay, what do I need to do? I've got to do it all again. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a goal for you. Oh, here we go. Crystal ball mode, the blue one. Weak flippers? No, lights out. Okay. Except that it's not lights out. That's probably where it shows getting the DI working would be great. That flashing looks great, guys. So that was the UV glow option that I got. Come on. Ah, Packards. How are you, mate? Nah, I completely screwed that. Still have an extra ball. Lucas is going to have a game shortly, I promise you. Yeah, pretty good half hour and I'll be on. This is the first time I've been on for a while.
Yeah, actually, Lucas has been very busy.
Just gave you 100 bits.
Thank you, Lex.
We're drinking gin. Some dirty old gin with a rusty lid, apparently. So.
In fact, I think that's that's actually probably what's missing from this stream so far. If we're really honest, Lucas,
Yeah.
we haven't had any gin.
No, we look pretty good. We'd like you to go and prepare some.
When you're having your ball, I will get us some gin. Ah, there we go. Crystal ball. What's she gonna give me? Weak flippers. Not ideal. I'm glad you've been listening to them. You don't need to listen to the last one.
Why is that?
No reason.
No reason?
Nothing in particular happened. Oh, got Munchkin multi-ball ready. Well, not ready, but it's my next one. Poor J-Pop. Yeah. He doesn't get a good rap in the last podcast. Am I still going? Oh, you know what? I only picked one player game.
Yes, that's correct. And yeah, this,
So you can have a one player game after this. Sorry, I thought I put two players in. I burnt the sausages. That is the worst excuse I've ever had for somebody wanting to leave the stream. I burnt the sausages.
at least you did it in style.
Here we go. We're going to try for Munchkin multi-ball. I've got to say though, if it was me and I had burnt the sausages, Lucas, now you can disagree with me. If I burnt the sausages, I probably wouldn't have stopped to let everybody know in chat that I burnt the sausages. I probably just would have gone and stopped burning the sausages. Is that
No,
is everyone okay with that?
I actually love the fact, well, especially the way he's expressed his disgust.
It's Bible Pretty on the Barbie. Okay, here we go, right? Bugger. So I think I've got Munchkin ready. Yep. If I just get it now. Here we go. Come on. There it is.
There we go.
Munchkin multi-ball.
Jack, I totally understand, man. Not everybody really enjoys Wizard of Oz. It's just an interesting one. Jeez, it's all going off now. That you can notice, but it's up in the house in this mode now. I can't hold that flipper up the top there, so it's no holds flipper up the top. So you can't sort of rotate it around the house as easy. Edible. Oh, I wonder if I've got that, all the balls coming back now. Yeah, Munchkin multi-balls. So, bloody hell. Here we go again. No. Here we go, come on. Let's get her. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get her. Nah, I missed it just. Nah, gone. Nah, fucking idiot. Ah, nearly got her. That would have been interesting. Two in one go. Now, everyone, it's back to the beginning. We done?
I think so. I think so.
Have you got it back to the normal brightness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it off and
Okay,
see
you
it's
want to do
not
that?
dark. Yeah.
Packards, I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Okay, so that's on pretty much white full brightness. and this is off. That's off.
You're the king of the machine.
Can you see that now? That is with it off. Lucas, can you turn those back on just to show what we're talking about?
That's back on.
That's back on. That right there is a massive difference. And if there is ever a game that needs better lighting, it's Wizard of Oz, and this is fine. Keep going. Yeah, it's a massive difference. So Luke, so I've got this on pretty much white. So it's just covering it now with white light. We found problems trying to get it hooked up to the GI. It's meant to go the same color as what's happening on the playfield, but we've now just got it hooked up so at least it's working, and Lucas can show all the different colors.
So that's now doing the 7 color crossfade, which
So,
is
yeah.
one of the effects.
Yep.
And if you want solid colors, it's green,
Green.
blue,
Oh, there's blue. Blue looks nice.
pink or purple, depending which angle you're standing at.
Yep.
Red,
There's red.
and this is yellow brick road mode.
This is Yellow Brick Road mode.
Yeah.
So the option that I got the GI controller, so it hooks to the GI. We weren't able to get it to work today, but we've got to look. And I also got the flasher kit. So, and it's the UV glow. So Lucas is going to have a game now. When he hits the witch and you see the whole thing flash, that's a strip of UV lighting, which looks amazing. Is it a big job to install? No, not normally. And I say that because, and I'll talk about this at length on the podcast, there's something wrong, I think, with the WOZ and the way the connectors are used to go in. They're really quite small and fiddly, so I couldn't get enough signal, I don't think, to power them in GI mode. Every other machine is really easy to do because you've got these alligator clips that just clip on. With Wizard of Oz, because of all the node boards and all that kind of stuff, you've got no alligator clip to clip onto anything, so you've got to get these extending cables, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. They're the second worst connector on the face of the planet.
They're just terrible connectors. If this was a Stern machine or a Bally Williams or anything, the install would have taken 15 minutes maximum and would have been like that. I've been troubleshooting this with Pin Stadium. Scott from Pin Stadium has been freaking incredible. He has been back and forth for probably 5 hours yesterday till God knows what hour in the morning, and today. He's been sending videos, he's been sending pictures, he's just been amazing. So he's been really great trying to get this set up. But it's now set up and it looks great.
So we took it out expecting to try it in Star Trek and overlooked this fact
different
that the
connector.
power connection's different.
Yeah.
But when we reinstalled it in WOZ, and the GI is not hooked up to the controller on the GI, it's hooked direct into the 5-volt power. That's why it's constant on and not following the strobe. But when we rehooked it up, it literally took 10-15 minutes to put it in.
Andy G, that'll just be my camera sometimes doesn't deal well with changes in light, so it just takes a bit of adjusting. Alright, I'll get you a drink.
Alright. I'll give this game a go. See if I can still be playing by the time Martin's back with the drinks.
Anything?
Oh crap. That was very good. there's that UV flash. So I've still got one ball left when the drink gets down here, so...
Well done. Good playing.
Oh, not fired that one straight out. Game over. Oh, it's got a ball save. Going?
See how bright it is? See how bright it is? Yeah. Let me show you it without it. Let's move it off. Well worth it.
Anything else not working?
A lot.
To get it, yeah, 60% working.
You inspire me to be
Look at that. High score number 3. Buffalo Pinball is now auto-hosting you for up to 3 viewers. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's probably good. Alright, well while Martin's away, I may as well have another quick game. Oh, that was terrible. Go Lucas, yeah, not going too well. I wish I'd recorded the first game I played, but... Alright, we may as well keep on going. I'll just dazzle everybody with my skills. Marto's back so we can put 2 players on here. So, Buffalo Pinball is now auto-hosting you for up to 3 viewers.
Thank you, Buffalo. I like how they auto-host. Obi-John Kenobi, how are you? Not long. I get to meet you in just over a week. It's very exciting. Please go.
Go? Okay. You're up. Oh, no, I got Toto. Oh, nearly drained that one.
Yeah, it's the middle post of Doom. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Player 2, that's me, yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to it, John. I've got a lot I've got to do. I'm on holidays at the moment, so I go back to work for a week. And then I'm in California. Come on, let's go, Toto.
Well done.
How's that?
Well done. That was
Just in the nick of time. Nah. Here we go. There's one locked. There's 2 locked. Just need to get the Scarecrow. Vavoof, good night. If I don't see you before, I'll see you in person. Very exciting. Here we go. How's that?
That was pretty damn good.
They're coming from everywhere.
So I must be able to connect to this remotely because I'm logged into my account.
You are?
Yeah.
So it's working off both phones.
Yeah.
So you could get in and mess with other people's instadiums.
Correct.
Well, there we go. Doing really well. Really, really well. 499 points.
Well done.
Let's get into tilt.
What are you going to give me, wizard? Rescue lock. Sure, why not? A little drop catch from the scoop I learnt from Mr. Carl D'Angelo, whom is another person I'll be seeing next week, as he will be hosting It Never Drains in Southern California. Here we go, let's go, rescue. Safest way, Lucas, just bash the door and get your letters that way. Trying to shoot all the buttons up there is too dangerous.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah. Toto, here we go. See if I can get it this time. Oh, there's two. I cannot.
Toto's running in two different directions.
Yeah.
This is so bright.
Andy G. Thank you very much for your subscription. That was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what I was attempting there.
Really appreciate that. This is for you, Andy G. There you go. You get your own use of the Melbourne Silverball League logo, so go crazy. And rescue as well. There you go. Nice bit of stacking there. Yes, that is correct. I am going to the US. I'll be going to, well, I'm actually going for work. Is actually a factual statement. Just so happens that I needed to be there for work, just at the tail end of a big tournament, so why not? Crystal ball as well. Lights on. Well, it's not like we needed more lights. Fast for me. Yeah, so Mick, I'm actually going to Salt Lake City. So, which is kind of, it's Midwest, isn't it, really? So, California beforehand. Please. There we go. Another crystal ball mode.
Wait for this.
There was no ball save on that. No, that's not entirely true. I will be streaming. Oh, no, next week. I'm here next week. It's the week after that I'm not here. So the 12th, so Friday the 12th is when I leave for America. So, but here till then. So, but yeah, it'll probably be about a week, maybe just a little bit over, that I won't be streaming. Somehow, we've got to work out how we're going to do the podcast.
There's some more predictions than beforehand.
the witch.
Why not? Get those UV flashes going.
Not to be. Shoot again. We might get the witch. Let's see what we can do, guys. Come on, kill this bloody witch. She's lit.
Maybe a Ryan talking
Here we
to
go.
himself podcast.
No one wants that. Looks like we don't get the witch. Oh no, we do. Ball save. Couldn't get it.
Ryan's greatest hits, you think, on the podcast. I don't think Ryan singing without Martin laughing at it would have as much effect.
Come on, he finally got me to sing. That wasn't too bad. I could catch up with Canada, but I think I think that's enough. It was a fun chat with Canada, I must admit. Thank you, Andy G. Really appreciate it, man. And I encourage you to use those Melbourne Silver Ball League badges as liberally as possible. It's worth the subscription alone. Come on, get around. There it is. Jeez. We're done.
Toto's exhausted.
Maybe a Ryan talking to himself podcast. I just don't think so. A high score hunting tournament.
Too much Canada.
Why not turn on reserve ball play? What's that? Super jackpot. Too much Canada. Was that subtle enough? Mick Higg, there you go. There you go.
Oh, high score number. Look at that.
You get on the scoreboard, well done.
It's my second time. You get bonuses higher than that. Attaboy. Attaboy.
What do you reckon? I mean, Mick, I have no idea what your initials would be up there, but normally I try to guess people's middle names. But I felt maybe you're someone that doesn't have a middle name.
Axel is online.
Axel Bendix.
Good evening, sir.
Oh my god, this stream is now complete. Instead of playing the extra balls immediately, you play them after ball 3.
Okay. So it turns it into a 4 or a 5.
Oh, you're a Book of Mormon. I have seen Book of Mormon twice. In fact, I was only mentioning before that next week I'm going to Salt Lake City. Which, when you pronounce it like that, obviously it is Book of Mormon styles with a Z or a Z.
Either that or you could visit the snake handlers, Utah.
Apparently there's snake handlers in Utah. I am learning something today. But yeah, Book of Mormon is one of the funniest things I've ever been to. In fact, I remember I saw it in London, and at the intermission, the woman next to me said she couldn't stop laughing because I was laughing so much. And I was laughing at so many things that I was the only person that was laughing at.
Sign language.
I can see sign language.
But it's going to come a bit slow because I'm going to have to Google them. So
Well,
it'll fall a bit behind.
so does that mean so a book I can't listen? Okay, me love you. He'll get that. Another one. Indian
Here
for
we
dinner.
go.
What do you reckon?
Indian?
Do you like Indian food?
Yeah.
It's my streaming tradition.
And it might help with the IT side of things. Bit of brain food.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's asking.
Okay. While you're streaming, is your table camera feed pretty spot on, or is it laggy? No, it's laggy. So there's actually about, from when I actually speak, geez, to when you hear it, there's probably about a 10, probably between 5 and 10 second delay. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Or are you saying that when I'm watching it, that the audio and the table cam are synced? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, nice.
It's got to come off every now and again.
Great things await us. He got him, Val.
Oh.
Ah. Like that happen? Ah. It's all over.
All right. Obi John. That's an interesting challenge. Oh, Mick. What can I say about the last podcast? I decided to start the year how I was pretty much for most of the year. And so on my streams, the more drunk I get, the more ranty I get. Let's just say I was very drunk and incredibly ranty on the last podcast,
And poor John Popaduke, he fell victim to my tongue. And I don't mean kiss.
It was great, okay.
Ranzig was great podcast. Yeah.
Packard's is heading off. Good evening.
Packard,
sir.
really good to see you, mate. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. And we're talking about Flip Out today, so hopefully when we get Flip Out organised, we'll see you again. Play while... Okay, so Obi-John Kenobi wants me to play while only looking at my computer. It's a challenge because...
You're going to struggle to see the ball.
Okay.
Night, Axel. Evening, sir.
Okay, there's going to be a lag. Yep, so that's... yeah. The lag is probably... It's less than a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
It's enough to make a hell of a difference, I think, though. Well, maybe.
Well, there you go. I can still get a lock. So there's that. It's very... I'm missing my shots.
Shot's going to be near on impossible.
Oh, did I do 2 players?
I don't know. So are we doing this the whole game?
No, you don't have to.
Well, I'm going to give it a go anyway. Oh, I'm looking back at the table, I can't help myself. Yeah, I did, I looked away. It's very hard to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
I can't do this one when I'm looking at the playfield, so... Yeah.
It's really hard. Oh, Robo Loco! Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Good to have you back, man. Yeah, it's about that, Packard. It's not much at all, but it's enough. So you've got to kind of hit the ball. You've got to hit the ball early. It's really hard.
It's just pretty hard. So I'm not doing that anymore.
No, I don't know who this is fun for.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
Oh, Gallivanting Coconut. It is always a pleasure to see you.
Ah. I think I did better when I was looking at the computer.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Obi-John, I think there was a moment in that rant where it crossed over from being a rant to being actual verbal abuse. And I'm not necessarily proud of what I did. I mean, I'm sure it's funny and people have found it funny, but stuff was just coming out of my mouth and I couldn't hold back.
Oh, is that me?
Yep.
Yo, make you feel good score of the day.
I thought the Penn Stadium lighting would be brighter.
More coins in, you're doing well.
Packers, that's exactly right. That's what it feels like. I hope that's still going. Ghost flips. Do you know what? It actually feels like the Phantom flip from Monster Bash,
Monster
where you
Bash,
just gotta let it go and it just flips. Yeah, Jack. You can listen to the podcast if you want. I am not necessarily encouraging people to listen to it. Whenever I record the podcast, I do listen back to it just so I can get some feedback and hopefully be better the next time. This podcast I have found very difficult to listen to. Like, even from when I first... I mean, I was smashed before I even started the podcast, and you can just tell I'm slurring my words. And I don't want to give too much away because Lucas hasn't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I'm going to go and watch it.
Some people have enjoyed it. Steve Bowden has now created a meme about it, so...
Alrighty.
Here we go. Anything in particular you want? Indian styles?
What's that?
Food-wise, Indian.
Actually haven't had it for so long. I really...
Butter chicken?
Yeah, butter chicken's
Yeah,
the old
butter
standard, isn't it?
Many riches.
Oh. Wow. 323.
Oh, Jodna. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it makes me want to watch it or listen to it.
The problem with the hiccups, they wouldn't stop. What you also need to know is I edited out quite a few hiccups but I didn't have that much time. Also, I edited, uploaded, and couldn't remember editing.
The interview was good though.
Yeah. How good's Jordan?
There we go.
Nice little tap there. Yeah. The other day, so a couple of days, no, I think it might have actually even been yesterday, when I was getting my pinball machines back from the Chaos in Melbourne City. I was listening to Ryan in the car on the podcast as I was driving into his driveway at his house. And it was weird because I was listening to the car, his voice in the car, but looking at him outside of my car. It was a very surreal moment.
Off that right end of horsey.
Hero again. Yeah. Look, I will say, and I know this is spoilers for Lucas that hasn't listened to the podcast yet, but it made for a very fun segment on the podcast. But ultimately, I just don't want there to be jokes about people in pinball. Like, I want John Popajuk to redeem himself. It's not good. It's not good for us.
No. Well, he needs to make whole with the people he's burnt.
He can't make whole with the people. Like, Magic Girl is gone. There's no way he can redeem himself with the whole Magic Girl thing. It's impossible.
Well, the only thing he can do is refund everyone who paid. But
He's got no money.
no, he doesn't. But
No, but also, if people are made whole, it's going to be another company or somebody else's money that does it. He has no
ability for him and his name to make whole with people.
Yeah, it might be somebody else's company, but it might be his design behind the success
Yeah,
of
no.
that company.
That's what I'm saying. So
So-
he needs to create a new design that absolutely kicks it out of the park and redeems himself.
Hmm.
But Magic Girl, he cannot get redeemed at all. There's too much bad blood now. Beyond redemption.
Oh look, he'll never redeem it with those people, but the least he can do is if he makes a successful machine, just come good on the money.
Yep.
And then, you know, I'm still a firm believer that the guy had every intention of making
Oh, yeah, for
pinballs. He just had no freaking idea
Yeah, he was
how
an
to
idiot.
make the money stack up. You know, and
How's that UV glow? That just looks so good.
very, very
So glad I went there. I mean, it was like, I don't know, it was not much more. There we go.
He brewed himself into the thing.
Lights off. I'm okay with lights off. I've got a sense of where I'm at with most things. It's weak flippers, no hole flippers are the worst. Come on.
Okay, so we're going to consider this shape of smash and go on at the moment.
Somewhat. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
deep rooting himself into oblivion and black holes and things, so...
Yeah, he's pretty much fucked it.
The thing is, he designed good tables.
He did. He also then ripped off people of $1 million.
Yeah, he did.
So,
Hey, but he's not the only. People have ripped people off the far more than that.
come on! Pops out of existence. Nice one, Jodna.
There's actually, at the moment, I think still on eBay, a J-Pop signed table design for Theatre of Magic. So whether it's a printed out CAD drawing or a hand drawn, I don't know, but
Yeah, I can tell you now,
someone wanted
that
$800
hand-drawn
for it.
CAD drawing of a prototype pinball machine is more playable than Magic Girl.
Maybe you could get one of those, you know, those pin box things, the cardboard
Oh,
ones.
the pinball 3000 cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Do you think that wizard will give me some courage?
Oh. Muppets Pinball? No, I don't think so. Aussie themed, I don't know how it will go. Yeah, Big Bang Bar. I'll work something out this year. I'll have another small meet at our place. It's very hard with the little one at the moment. Without disturbing nap time, so we'll definitely tee it up. You'll be able to buy one soon anyway, so I think Planetary are going to remake it. I'll grab it from there. Muppets would have plenty of material. I just don't know that I would do the thing. No, the thing I'm most scared about with Big Bang Bar is actually moving it. I'm quite happy with where it is. Yes, I did hear J-Pop and Deeproot may be remaking Magic Girl, and hopefully they do send them to all the people who lost out. Lights to install. Pretty difficult to get working on WOS, but we just think that's the type of connectors. It's kind of more suited to the mass-produced.
Jam, why aren't you here? I've got lots of gin, and you should be here drinking it with me.
I have BB on virtual cab. Well, last I'm watching porn.
Porno,
Yeah,
Johnny the Rat.
little to the left,
Yeah.
little to the right.
No invite. You don't need an invite. So, the story was to install these Penn Stadium lights probably took 15 minutes. It then took quite a while longer to do some troubleshooting because they haven't worked according to how they should. But I don't think it's a Penn Stadium problem. I think it's a Wizard of Oz problem. But I got them to work now. So what you can see is now they're permanently lit up. So I can now, using this app, here you go, there's the app. So I can now, how do I do that? I can now change it to red. Or I can change it blue.
Drop your warm white down.
And then I can turn all my whites off, and now it's blue, or green, or yellow.
No, I don't think it's code updates. What we think it is, there's no physical jumper plug to unplug the GI and plug in so you get a good quality connection into the GI lighting. So what there are, these horrible little, what did he call them?
Connectors?
Wire taps. Yeah, and you're sort of trying to jam
Who's
another
playing
wire
here?
into, I don't know, there's player 3.
I know.
When did that happen? Anyway, you're trying to jam a wire into a connector and then hook an alligator clip to it. So it's just not a very reliable connection. So I think the solution is to make, piggyback taps, if that's what they're called. Yeah, they're absolutely awful. It's, yeah.
Is that what they're called? Because I couldn't find where to buy them. Piggyback taps.
No, they're not splice connect. They're not really a connector. So you're actually trying to make a physical friction connection. Yeah, the Z connectors won't work either because these are. They almost look like they're a type of comms plug, like a, you know, an RJ45 or something like that, but a slightly bigger gauge wire. They're horrible.
But so I've had a lot of problems getting it up and running. But Scott from Penn Stadium was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, their time, which was about 9 o'clock our time. And we were sort of chatting back and forth. I was sending him pictures. He was sending me back, like I was showing pictures of my connectors, and then he was sending back my pictures with arrows telling me what I had to do. I was sending him videos. He was showing me videos of what he had done with his Wizard of Oz. The service I got from him when it was troubleshooting was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
We haven't solved the problem, but as I said, like everything, I think everything's fine as far as the connection's fine. We did continuity, we did voltage, we did everything. It all works, and so it works exactly like the setup we've done is exactly how you would put it in every other Wizard of Oz. For some reason, it doesn't work.
Yeah. We actually got you could barely see the smallest amount of glow in the LEDs when it was hooked up to the controller. But it was like a pinprick of colour. So it was if it was not getting enough voltage or current to drive the LEDs, which means potentially it's just a connection issue. If you were buying one for a Stern or a Williams, I don't think you would have an issue at all. I think it'd go in and breeze and just fire up straight away.
And it's because you've got these serial GI node board thingies.
Yeah.
They're a problem.
And the wires are just so fine. The connectors are very small. So they're actually smaller than the 0.1 inch Molex connectors, which used to be on the Williams optical flipper boards, and those size connectors, yeah, they're just awful to try and work with.
Yes, we are. That's exactly, Jordan. That's what we're exactly looking at doing. So what we want to do is get a secondary cable first, and then we'll cut, splice, and solder connectors into it and see how that goes. That's the plan. So we're waiting for Wayne to get back from his break, and we'll order a new cable and cut up a couple of splice, make some custom connectors.
And it was really bizarre because we were sort of talking about Wayne from Mr. Pinball saying, oh, we wonder whether he's got a connector. And then for some reason, out of the blue, Wayne, Mr. Pinball, rang. Just rang. And I went, oh my God, ask him. So he's actually got them in stock.
Yeah, so, and that's the point. The actual GI cable that we need to hook into is just, you can unplug it. So as long as the replacement's available, it's very removable and returned back to original if that's what you're worried about.
My prediction, and it's just a prediction, not knowing anything about anything, I don't think it's going to solve the problem.
I'm a little bit concerned it's not going to work either. Only because we did do, we got an IDC connector and cut through the insulation on the current cable and hooked one of those in, and then connected the cables up to that, and it still didn't work. We were getting continuity, so we could read continuity from the GI circuit board right through to the pin stadium connectors, but when you turn it on, it wasn't working. So we're not 100% sure what was going wrong. Wayne is Beetlejuice.
Yes, he is. Have no idea why that's relevant now, but he is Beetlejuice.
Yeah, so we had voltage and continuity, however we were only able to read half a volt. Now, whether that's because the data was going so fast and the multimeter couldn't read accurately, and it's giving us some strange average of half a volt. But we're definitely getting continuity. Okay, so you say Wayne's name 3 times and he appears, now I get it.
That's right. Okay, I got it.
No, I don't think it's a ground short because all the GI's working, so it's a strange system that they've done. And the other thing to consider is this is the first generation of Wizard of Oz Game 2, so there were 2 different GI boards released after this, and yeah.
What'd you call him? Funny.
Player 2. This has got to be you. There's no way I scored 264,000.
Yeah, look, as I said, right now it works, and it works as being illumination is on all the time. The GI flasher, so the UV flasher like that you can see it right there now, that's working. It will look much better when it is GI controlled, because then when there's certain events that happen where all the lights go out, it will also go out. But right now, and
You can see the whole playfield.
let's
which
do it.
is a change.
Let's do it one more time. You ready? Turn it off.
What?
There it is. That's it turned off. Let's...
Ooh. This game really is so dark.
turn it on blue. Green. There you go. Let's go green. Let's see how green looks. Kind of looks yellow, doesn't it? But that's because I've turned the white up as well.
Yeah, because the warm light's on. So they're super yellow, and the green. If you look under there, you can see each LED. So this UV upgrade, without that, are they just a straight white flasher?
Flasher.
Right.
So Martin, turn them off, set your camera to the original brightness, then turn them off. I don't understand what you mean by that. Work it out.
No, the camera. We're not changed any settings on the camera. The only difference to normal stream, you don't have the house lights.
I don't have the house lights on. So turn them on.
It's darker. Yeah, definitely. The colours of the lights look washed out with it on the laptop, but in person, everything's really vivid. So,
See, right now with lights out mode, all the GI, all the light, the Pin Stadium lights would be out right now. But
yeah, but the GI is all on.
yeah, correct.
So the Pin Stadium would probably be on.
No, there's no GI. Only
No,
little
they're all
tiny
on.
bits.
They're all on.
Oh, maybe it's just the inserts.
Yeah, all the inserts go out. So I think it would still be on.
Yeah.
I don't know how much control of the GI there is. I've never really taken a lot of notice of it.
Here we go. Rescue multi-ball, everyone. Bringing that in. It was definitely worth for the UV up flasher kit though.
Yeah, it looks cool. It would look insane on Big Bang Bar or something like that with all the red and green playfield.
Do you use Amazon a lot in Australia? I have not used Amazon in probably 10 years.
And no, generally not, because everything's such a bargain until you've got to pay $400 postage to get 3 CDs.
Freight is a real problem.
Ludicrous. You look at all these bargains and then, you know, it costs you 3 times as much as buying a car and going to the actual shop to buy the CDs. However, now that they're in, haven't they bought a whole lot of the old Masters stores? Rather than concentrating on the Masters. Yeah, I believe
bought all of the, or a lot of the old master stores. So they must be looking at setting up pretty big. So for anyone in the States, Masters, Bunnings here is probably like Home Depot, and Masters were an attempted competition. They almost opened a store adjacent to every Bunnings store, and now Amazon have bought a lot of their buildings that they set up. Yeah, online it's just, yeah. Yeah, our shipping costs are ludicrous. Maybe it is the mafia. Yeah. Either that or it's something to do with, you know, 13,000 kilometers of travel.
Could be, yeah. Whoa! Here we go. Yep, here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's get her, let's get her, let's get her! Yes! Oh!
Why do you let your voice drain every time you do that? Oh, it doesn't?
It doesn't.
You got no choice.
Oh, it gives me a gin break.
The flasher is very nice. The flasher is awesome.
The flash is very good.
One damn spinner from Marco or Pinball Life, $65 post.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I agree 100%.
That witch is dead, bitches!
I think we need a Marco slash Pinball Life slash whatever buying group where everybody just calls one place and we place an order to all of the major parts sellers every 2 weeks and share the postage based on the percentage of your order cost. There you go, there's an idea.
Oh, I'm done. Look at that. It's all done. Just like that.
Martin always drains his balls when he hits the witch up hard.
Haha, that is true. Oh, yeah, Toto. No wink needed, Jonna.
Or maybe we could talk to some of our friends in the US and organise for everything to get shipped to another place first.
But there are services that do that.
Yeah, because I hear that if you're in the know, postage is nowhere near as much as Pinball Life and Marco actually charge us. What do we need? A bride spinner? Ship it to me, etc. Yeah. Or just look me up, Jordan Art, and because I buy stuff from there quite often, so if you do need one or two things, just hit me up, and if I've got a shipment going or I'm looking at buying stuff, I'll add something to my order.
It's very nice of you.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I do. That's why I run Bayside Pinball Club.
Aww.
Hey, I'm here to help. I'll just take the road show. I'll find it.
Did you end up fixing the bulldozer thing on your roadshow? Get over.
Just throw it in, mate. I'm on Aussie Arcade with the same name.
My head is spinning.
Yes, it was just dirty optos on the control board. Well, it's all about hygiene when it comes to pinball, isn't it? You can't have dirty optos.
I can clean your optos, Taz. I told you once.
You gotta clean your optos as often as you clean your ball. Okay, full resource order, no problem. Maybe we get maybe we do a little bit of a thread on Aussie Arcade, an ordering thread. That might be worthwhile, where people just get in and say, hey, I want this from Marco, hey, I want this from Pinball Life, and as long as nobody's in a real hurry for it.
Oh, how's that? The
Toto
two-shot Toto
escape.
escape. Oh yeah. Wouldn't have done that without Pin Stadium. No, honestly, I thought they were going to be good, and they'll be even better once we hook it up to the GI.
Yeah.
But God, it's just so good to be able to see this machine.
We're going to give it another go tonight, once we finish the stream. Oh, that's awesome.
It's really good.
What games would the UV work well on? What has colours that would glow off the playfield?
Anything that's got flashes, like this.
Whites, greens, blues.
Anything. The problem with this machine is that it's only got one flasher.
Yeah. Yeah, so it only goes off
Yeah.
at one time in the game. Not sponsored. No, we're not sponsored. We don't have Pin Stadium t-shirts. However, if you're out there, Pin Stadium, we'd be happy for you to throw a couple of shirts our way. Not that really anything to do with this channel or anything. It's just...
Oh,
I'm always up.
You've always been the spirit.
I'm always up for a free t-shirt, that's all. Ah!
Eggy Bean. I got to order dinner. Oh, shame.
Ooh. I have to say, when you said Indian, and anyone else who has an 18-month-old, all I could think of was the Wiggles Papadum song. Have you seen it?
No.
No.
I'll even go my top of the range Indian food for you.
Well,
Mild, medium, or hot?
oh, hot. I love it hot.
You like rice?
Yeah, I do. Do you get, what kind of rice do you get?
I think it's like jasmine or basmati maybe.
Basmati jasmine. Come on. Okay. You've really got to earn this to get your freaking ball back off.
Yeah.
Ah. That's probably the next shot I need. Too early or too late. Oh! Oh.
think I'm shot. Ah!
Done. On its way.
Succulent open mushroom.
Oh, that's a Twitch clip.
Big and tall.
Two-shot Toto. Yes, it would be rude of you to say you can't notice any difference. Would you like me to show you the difference, Stu? I will show you the difference now, Stu. You ready? I'm now going to turn the Pin Stadium
Off.
off.
No difference whatsoever, is there?
Can you notice the difference?
Do you wear your sunglasses at night?
It's Jack Danger. So what you can also do, I've shown this before, but effectively,
Why you just turn the brightness down on the camera? Here we go. There's
Okay.
always a doubt.
well, okay, here we go. So you can see both my hands are here. Here they are. Nothing up my sleeve. Here they are. So here's the app. So you can basically, I'm going to turn all the whites off. And now I can make that blue. All right, so the playfield goes blue. I can then make it green. Or red. Well, that's purple, but red. Or pink. Or yellow.
Or any one of 16 million colours you see in that circle.
Yeah, and then basically I can then bring up the white. And put it in the middle, and there it is white.
How does the app talk to the lights? Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So now I'll turn it off again just so you can see the difference, Stu. You ready? I can't notice anything.
I struggled to tell.
Turn it back on. There
Oh
it is.
look, you can see the playfield art.
Yeah. And honestly, the difference you see here in person is phenomenal. The other thing to note that's different as well, you're a wizard, Harry. The other thing to note, okay, Alexa, turn my playfield yellow. I've also added the UV flasher kit. So you'll see when I hit the witch, if I can hit the witch, the whole thing changes. You ready? Here we go. Hit the witch.
Look at that.
Look at that. Massive difference. Let's get that witch again.
How much
Yes, she
extra
is.
effort to open the playfield? It's not so much effort, it would get a bit annoying if you wanted to get in there a lot. If you maintain your games though, and service them properly, not much of a pain at all.
Yeah.
They're just on with magnetic strips.
They are. They're effectively... After this game, we'll show you what they look like.
Oh crap!
So James, on your Attack from Mars remake, they would make them. It would look better, but not necessary. Like Attack from Mars was already really quite bright, but if you put that on the original Attack from Mars, it would make it look fantastic. The very first time I saw Pin Stadium was actually on an Aerosmith, and I mean Aerosmith's pretty bright already, but it made it frickin' sparkle.
Come on, Toto, don't let me down. Big bucks, no whammies.
Stop.
So, James is watching this stream and playing Attack from Mars at the same time.
The Munchkins
Oh.
have something special for you.
Oh. Taz, absolutely. Viper Night
that?
driving would be awesome with the UV flashes.
Viper Night driving.
Yeah, because it's got the UV bolts.
Yep. Anything with like green, blues.
And we talked about it before. Big Bang Bar would look great.
Well, it already has a UV up the back.
I know, but with Pin Stadium all over.
Yeah. Do they have a Capcom kit?
I think so.
Oh, knock.
Oh, nice knockers.
Oh, and Disney. That's so Disney that.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got a good arm for a tree.
Oh. There we go. Let's try this again. No. Alright, I'm going to continue to play because this is all messed up. It's 3 players anyway. That was wonderful.
Anything?
Many riches.
Ah, crap. Okay, we don't know really who this was because it was just a mixture of people here. So, Taz, you've been very vocal. I'm going to put your name up. There you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Are you far off, Marto?
the monkey opening and closing. Okay, let's start a single player game. That's problematic. No, it stopped. Are you back?
Yeah.
Toto, you're back.
Oh, crap. That's the pinball talk.
Woo!
The rainbow is almost as beautiful.
Oh, look at them UV lights.
Going off.
Oh. Try this impossible mode again. Oh.
Not to be, Lucas.
No, it never is.
Oh. Turn that on.
Ready for the delivery man.
Ready for butter chicken. It's a very late dinner. It's because I was too busy playing and drinking and forgetting to order dinner.
I think there's a wide body. There's an Indiana Jones cab for sale at the moment somewhere. Do you think the wizard will give him some curry?
Curry, yes.
That's what he's saying. Are you? Oh, I nearly had that on the money, didn't I?
See you, Taz. Thanks for watching, man.
See you, Taz.
Thanks for being number one.
Ah.
Got it.
I got them all.
Oh, you gotta get 2.
I don't know if this is going to happen.
He is for sale, Taz. So,
Who's for sale?
you apparently. Thank you, Taz.
Buy Lucas. Buy Lucas. Okay. I'm for sale for the right money. Anyone
yeah.
can have me.
And it's not a lot of money.
No? No.
This is a shit game. Oh, wow. Let's forget that game. Okay,
What just happened there?
now we're serious, right? Here we go. Big and tall store.
Yeah, well,
He is big and he is tall.
yes. I used to just be tall. Now I'm, big and tall.
You've lost a bit of weight, by the way.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Really?
Yep.
I thought I'd put on weight.
Nope.
I got a lot of construction site Christmas gifts, which translates to slabs of beer for Christmas. And they're all gone. Mind you, I did put them all out on Christmas Day.
Ordered scoring. With all the beer curls
Curls
over
over
Chrissy.
Chrissy,
Yes.
That's
Pretty much what happened.
certainly is.
I can't get this place I can't.
Mine, I always miss the second bottom one. Cannot hit it. I think mine needs a few adjustments, but yeah, I've admitted that I actually have this game even though I play terribly and really don't quite know what I'm doing. It's because I always play it with my daughter standing on a chair in front of me and the old 10 seconds attention span.
Here we go. Up the ramp.
So can you get all the balls in the rescue multi-ball without hitting the rescue target? Can you do it bashing the door?
Yes, it's the best way to do it. Easiest way to do it.
So it won't start the multi-ball until you bash the door down for the last one.
Yeah, so you get two rescue targets every time you get the ball in the door,
Yeah.
so you might as well do it. It's the safest way to do it. There it is. Rescue. Just get Martin to kneel in front of you as you play. I'm sure he's used to ball swooping around his head as people have fun. Well, you may, you speak the truth.
Oh, well. I mean, the way I'm playing at the moment, I'm not necessarily having fun.
still need. There it is, crystal ball. Ruined it all. Oh no, I've got the ball back.
And lights out.
That's it. Here we go. Couldn't get the witch. Close though. Here we go. There it is. That's the safe shot. Oh. What are you going to give me, Wizzy? Character spotted. There we go. One lock done. What was that? It's a nice bonus. I'll take that.
Tonight, Jen's X-Files time.
The pinball or the TV show?
The TV show?
And the new or the old TV show? I've
I don't know.
I've not watched either.
I've watched some of it.
I never got into X-Files. I mean, obviously. There we go.
Welcome to Munchkin Land. I kind of think of that loop around the Munchkin house as shooting Munchkins.
Video lagging audio by about 2 seconds. Ah. Done.
Never whatever. Hopefully can redeem itself. Okay, 1990. Ooh, look at that score. Oh, that was crap.
Just keep playing. Oh, are we up to the last ball? Oh, yeah.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Got it, Shane.
Now what does the cow do?
So that's horse of a different colour. I'm not quite sure. But once you get 4 different coloured horses down the bottom left of the screen
Yeah.
and collect it under the flipper,
Ah, okay.
it's worth some sort of multiplier.
Intermission. Ah, there we go, Axel. What did you think of the first half?